what's the solution for working out and fitness? Like, what's the best thing to do nowadays? What's the big latest trends? I know, like, you've been telling me to drink a bunch of protein and stuff like that. And can you explain a little bit more why that's important?
So protein think of it as your foundation of your house. It helps build your muscles, helps repair your muscles. I like to use analogies because a lot of people don't understand science and they get lost and it gets kind of boring. So I use the analogy of a car. Think of protein as the engine in your car. It's the power, it's the muscle. You need to put oil in your engine. Protein is your oil. Then you have carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are your gas in your car. It gives you the energy to go through the day. It gives you the fuel to go through the day.
Carbohydrates, like all the sugary stuff?
Yes. And all carbohydrates convert into sugar. A lot of people are like, well, that's so much sugar. Well, it's a carbohydrate. It's going to convert into sugar anyway. So you take those in for your energy. And the whole goal is you want to be starting with a full tank and end at an empty tank at the end of the day. Then you have your fats. Your fats are your gear oil. They will help with energy, but they also help in focus. They help with hormones. They're fantastic. So you need to bring them in, but you always need to have protein as your base. Especially you need to take in enough protein to help build muscle and build muscle promotion of the fiber. So it's one of the best analogies I use so people can understand it. So they go, oh, okay. So they go and they try to ration out proteins first. If I don't take it in, even if I'm not using that engine, I need to have oil in it or it's going to break down. It's going to fail.
What are some of the best diets for people that are working out and stuff like that?
So the best diet is the one that you can adhere to for a long time.
It doesn't even matter, like some people say keto, raw, that, meat.
It's whatever works, from the carnivore to keto to paleo. If you can do it as a lifestyle and sustain it, perfect. But also, diets are meant to die. All of them. They're not meant to be long-term. A lot of them, it's also a great gimmick, is that everybody's always going to fall out of keto unless you are a psychopath and you can stay in ketosis and never drop out. But once you have a beer, you're out. You're done. You're out of ketosis with that. So unless you're perfect and you're a robot, then you're going to follow keto. You're going to miss it.
Sorry to interrupt you. Have you heard of a drink called hard ketones?
Yes.
So I tried that today, literally today. So nasty.
Yeah, it's so terrible.
It's like drinking a used tire. I don't know, the smell is awful, but apparently they say it's better than alcohol because the way it metabolizes in your liver and it puts you in ketosis and it gives you a buzz. But I did feel some kind of a buzz. I had one can of it. I don't know if I had ketosis or not. I didn't measure anything, but what's your thought on that stuff?
Well,
you can kind of replace beer with it.
Yeah, I'm very curious. I have to see what's in it. But I wonder, it usually takes time, usually about 7 to 10 days to actually come and fall into ketosis.
I've seen people on YouTube drinking that garbage, and like they test straight away they're in ketosis.
Interesting. Yeah, I have to see this. I haven't actually seen this, so I'm going to check this study out. I just know that even ketosis has its side effects that people don't enjoy. You get the keto flu. You also get the keto smell. I used to joke with the trainers because I'm like, if you smell, other things smell, and your dating life is not going to go as well. And they're like, what? I'm all, you don't think other things are going to smell? And then a USA Today article comes out called Keto Crotch. And I'm all, oh,
really?
And they thought I was making it up. And I'm like, no, what do you think? Come on. Any place that has dermis that you breathe, that you can smell is going to smell. And just amplified in areas that you do smell, from your armpits, everything. So it's one of the negative effects. Plus, we also, another thing like Ozempic, we don't know the long-term effects because it's relatively new. It's a high-fat diet. It's 80% fat content of your diet.
A lot of people don't know how it works, myself included completely. I looked into it a little bit.
Yeah.
So like the keto diet, you just eat a bunch of fats.
Correct.
And then it's supposed to put your body in this overdrive to burn fat?
Correct. So it puts you in ketosis. So
it's kind of counterintuitive almost.
Yes, exactly. So now again, think of that. 80% of your diet, your daily diet, is fat. When you have so much fat, that's why actually it's like eating a lot of French fries. You feel sick. It's deep fried, a truckload of fat. And it's hard. And of course, they're not going to say to do that in ketos, for keto. They're going to say, well, get avocados, get fish, get this, get your fats from healthy fats. Yes, of course. But we all know that you just feel sick. Like, go drink a shot of olive oil. You're going to run off to the bathroom. So there's many things that have a negative effect until you fall into ketosis. So, but again, is it long term? Can you keep doing that for a long period of time as your lifestyle? Most likely no.
So that's like a way to kind of hack your body. And the whole idea of ketosis is just burning fat.
Correct.
Burning more fat than you have.
Yep.
Which you can also get through just working out.
Yeah. And you also just...
That's a natural way of ketosis.
Yeah. And a caloric deficit. No matter what, calories out and calories in, or calories out expends more than calories in, you're going to win. You are going to win. Then that's when you play with nutrition to have your macros fit for you. Because you want to look the best. No matter what, you also want to be the healthiest. So if you want to look the best and be the healthiest, there is the great way to do it, which is bringing your right macronutrients of protein, carbohydrates, and fats. Or there's just the caloric deficit, which you're just taking in less calories than you're bringing in, like Ozempic. So what's Ozempic? You're bringing in less calories, so you're going to lose weight. Mm-hmm. But again, you lose muscle. You lose it in your face. You lose it in your glutes. That's why they have the Ozempic face and Ozempic butt comment. You can look it up in all the studies because the fat starts going from here, the muscle starts going from here, and it goes from your glutes. So the women have draggy glutes. They get really skinny. So then you have to go, yes, I look great in clothes, but you don't look great naked. And people kind of want the benefits of, hey, if I'm losing weight, I kind of want to look great naked. Of course, again, you're fitting those small clothes, but ultimately, in front of your partner, you are getting undressed. Are you going to feel as confident then? Because we know how women are, especially when it comes to cellulite. When their glutes are saying, I don't like this, I wish mine were more full. Of course they do, but you're not going to get it from bringing in a caloric deficit. So if you're bringing the right amount of protein, you bring out carbs and fats and stay just a little bit under your needed caloric deficit, you will lose weight and you'll keep your muscle. And then eventually when you get to the weight that you'd like to be, you can then start bringing calories back in and build a little muscle and maintain it. So you can also live a life. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing is we all want to go out to eat. We all want to have a drink one time. We also want to go and live our vacations and not worry like a psychopath that, oh my gosh, how many calories did I bring in? I'm going to gain weight. People should look at eating as a 7-day quiz. If you get 6 out of 7, you're still getting a passing grade. You're still doing well, even 5 out of 7. It's when you get to that 4 out of 7, you're not doing too great. Also, you have this mentality of when people eat bad for one meal, that they ruin the day. They didn't ruin the day. Just get back on eating protein. If you went out to go eat and you had mashed potatoes, you had steak, and you had asparagus with butter all over it, have protein shakes later. Also, you can plan for it. There's certain steps that you know that you're going out to eat with the friends tonight. Plan for it. Have just protein throughout the day and then have carbs and fats at night, and you will have a good ratio for the day. And you want